Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm glad you guys are getting a notification. Some of you, we've been battling that, bearing that cross. So we giving people the work. Uh, Hopefully they can fix the situation that's going on here, but it's been crazy over here in the Corey Holcomb sector with the news. Even Burundi's in the house. Okay, that's what's up. Now, we got to give a message to Ice T. Everybody know Ice T fan over here. You know that. But for some reason, he wants to blaspheme at Corey Holcomb. He want to poke and put his finger up at Corey Holcomb. But he don't want to be caught saying nothing because he know he'll look like a hater for doing it because he knows his ex-wife is over there, Darlene, and he don't want to look like the hater. So he want to stay quiet. Hit the like button, good people. Everybody came in here, please hit the like button up. I shouldn't have to tell you. So when everybody making all this fake PDF stuff about Corey, right? The person who sat there and put their hand clapping emoji up was Ice T when they talking bad about Corey. When you abandon your wife to go get you some fake trophy looking blonde girl and use that as a flex, ran off on your wife and son. But that's neither here nor there. Ice T was wrong for this. You didn't know Ice T was married to Darlene. Oh my goodness, where have you been? They have a son named Ice. That's his name, Ice Morrow. And Ice got into it with Soulja Boy. Me and Ice T, we would sit there and remind people. Ice T didn't look up to Tupac like everybody else did because, he was the first bridge to the East Coast, West Coast, was Ice T, and everybody was giving all the credit to Pac. He wasn't feeling the Machiavelli album. He wasn't feeling Hit 'Em Up. He wasn't feeling none of that. Lil Ice, his real name is Ice. His first name is Ice, his son. Ice Morrow, that's his son. His name is Ice. Now, he said not legally married. Okay, he said they weren't legally married then. Okay, fine. You want to say they weren't legally married, but he used to say, that's my wife, Darlene. That's how I know. Okay, so if you say they weren't legally married, okay, fine. But he used to call Darlene his wife. Now, I say that to say this. As big as an Ice T fan I am, for him to sit there and even applaud something like that is foul. One, because first of all, there's no victims. And they talking about the Epstein case and Corey. It's the same thing. Really? Corey is Jeffrey Epstein? You see what I'm saying? This is what I mean by following up and, pretty much giving a thumbs up to stupidity. When you guys dumb bastards out here creating false narratives. Corey Holcomb is a comedian. And you want to chop up something a comedian says a joke and take it out of context to try to pin that on him. First, if he's a PDF file, where are his victims? Where are they at? So how's this like Epstein? Right? Where are they all out coming out saying, Corey did this to me when I was 2, 3, 4? They're trying to create that narrative without that, which is sick. Because that's something you should never want to put on another human being that you know that hadn't done anything. But you said, oh, by the way he talking, that means he won. Really? That's crazy. You don't champion that. You don't clap for that. Because then I'll be forced to leave this message for you, Ice. The same thing that you liked about me, Ice, is that, what did you tell me? See, that's what I'm talking about. When I'm in Chicago, people like you, brothers like you that been holding it down, you know, saying y'all been keeping it real. So hip hop is always gonna live forever because it's brothers like y'all keeping it real. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. We got the casinos. We got the same thing that you like about me will be the same thing, the same standards I'm gonna hold over you, Ice. It's the same standards. The same thing that you like about me is gonna be the same thing as whooping your ass when you get out of line or you do something wrong. It's the same standards. I didn't change. It's the same standards that's going by. But let's look under the hood of Ice-T. Ice-T, you was a break dancing, back spinning rapper. Right? DJ / rapper, break dancing, spinning on your head, doing all those wonderful things. You remember that, right? He was doing all that spinning on his head, and that's me. That was Ice-T. Break dancing and spinning and doing all he can. That was old MC Ice-T. Hip hop Ice-T in New York, break dancing in the streets. Now, with that saying and done, that was his legend. But things start to change with legend. It never goes the way it's supposed to, do it? See, legend is in the eye of the beholder. When the lie becomes legend, they print the legend. And most of the things that we hold dear as history or legend are based on lies. The truth is buried. It's underneath a layer of lies. And they rewrite history. So you went from Ice-T. You went from MC Ice-T, the back spinning, break dancing rapper, right? To the gangster, gangbanger, rather. Colors, colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. You gangbanger. Gangbanger Ice-T. Then you were a gangbanger. The gang banging, car parking lot thief. Right? Then here comes Darlene, and you a pimp. Now you the pimp, Ice-T. Yeah, power. Darlene's selling all the copies. Money controls the world, and that's it. Once you got it, then you can talk shit. Power. Oh no, you gone way too far yet. You ahead of the pack, buddy. So he was pimp Ice-T. He was big pimping then. He got the perm laid out. Big pimping Ice-T. Then came Gangsta Ice-T. He's a gangster now. I'm an OG. The first time people ever used OG, for all y'all who using OG, first time you ever seen it done was here. OG is a prison term. They used to use that for inmates in prison. It's the first time somebody ever used it in a title. On the OG album. And this is in 91. He was an OG in 91. So he was a gangster now. Now he's a gangster. This is in 1991. He was a gangster doing cop killings and all this stuff he's talking about. Ice-T, the gangster. That's my favorite album by him, by the way. Now, what is the dynamics of all of it, right? He goes from doing all of that. He goes from cop killing to a black metal devil worshiping band called Body Count. Now he's a metalhead. All of this is in like 1 year. He's now a metalhead now. The tension mounts. On with the body count. So now, no, this is Body Count, not the syndicate. This ain't the rhyme syndicate. This Body Count, a black rock metal group. That was Ice-T. But it don't stop there. It don't stop there. Then he becomes activist Ice-T. Now he's an activist. He's brought the truce with the gangs, from the Bloods and the Crips. Still I stand, because I'm a black man. Now he's activist Ice-T. Activist Ice-T answers to no one. Load his rhymes and cock him like a shotgun. Let off like rounds from a pipe bomb. Then there is actor Ice-T. So now we got actor Ice-T. I'm hating with all the wrong information. What information I have wrong? Every Ice-T I just broke down, you could see. Detective. He's been stuck in one character playing a cop for the past 50 years, seem like. Then we gonna solve Tupac's murder. I'm like, what? Man, go have a seat. Go have a seat, Ice. Listen. He went all around these circles to try to keep himself relevant. Right? And what did he do? He want to reinvent the wheel and try to still be the pimp again. Now he wants to go back to being the pimp because that's what turned his career around. Now he gets this chick. Yeah. I left Darlene for this because she was getting old. So I replaced her, even though I'm old. Yeah. I used to be with Superhead. I was her manager. Yeah. I was setting her up with all the rappers. Now I got Coco. Everybody else didn't have her. But she's still mine. She get mad at you, she go run off and sleep with other people. That's who you marry. You called the guy and asked him to send her home. Hey, I know this ain't got nothing to do with you, Playboy. All I'm asking is that you send her home. That ain't what a pimp do. So my message to you, Ice-T, is you don't want to have all of this information that I just displayed right here coming out. Because we not only got photos of your wife, Coco, exposing her goods to bring you some money. We also know people who then ran through your wife in New York. Magazine producers. It's been a lot of AP9s. You think Corey don't know? So this is my warning to you, Ice-T. Stay in your lane. He only stay off your ass because of Darlene. You understand that, right? You don't want to get into this. You don't want to get involved. You want to stay on the sidelines and shut up. Because believe me, I've already done this on the Patreon. If I showed it here on YouTube, I might get banned. Hold on. I know I got it on the Patreon. Let me see if I can pull it up on here and I can show you a little taste. Oh, yep. I definitely got it. Oh, I definitely got it. He said, I don't remember that. Well, all you have to remember is your boy Sino always has it. And if you on the Patreon, like I said, Sino has got it. You got another man on a TV show grabbing your wife's butt and you're letting it go down in front of your face. Ice-T. This man's got his hands on your wife's butt. To see if it's real. Yeah, try that out. Now you tell me if it feels real or it feels fake. I'm like, what kind of a fool are you? There's a lot of material here, boy. And why is your wife with a AP9? Remember she got mad, left you, and didn't want to come home? Because you wasn't doing nothing by her career and just thought she was just going to be standing there with you. And she used AP9 to get you mad. Oh, yeah, we can't go that far. Now, to learn all the rest of this, you're going to have to hit the Patreon up. Mm-hmm. So this is why I mean it's not a good idea to, what they say, upset the apple cart. It's not a good idea to challenge. He gonna get his player card revoked. Dog, Ice-T is damn near 70 years old. Like, what are we talking about right now? This dude's damn near 70. He was an OG in 91. So if you an OG in 91, how old do you think he is right now? He's damn near pushing 70. It's not, dog. Whatever you mad about, go sit down somewhere, man. Like, nobody on that panel is thinking about Ice-T. Go sit down, go go solve some detective crimes or whatever, and just call it a day, man. You had a great career. Like, you were able to sustain and find a way to reinvent yourself. But let's be honest, dog. You never had an album that was platinum. Gold was the top you was ever gonna get. Just be happy with that. You know, you was going back and forth with Soulja Boy. You know, it's like, come on, man. And I was like, man, I had to get in the middle of that. So that's what y'all didn't even know, is that I was in the middle of all of this back and forth with Soulja Boy and Ice T son, because Ice T son got involved because of Ice T trying to say you shouldn't have said nothing. After I said what I said, you're supposed to accept that, you know. But now it's on. Watch the YouTubes, watch the Facebooks. It's going down. You just messed up. And I'm like, Ice T has no idea how social media works. You're not gonna beat Soulja Boy on social media. It's just not gonna happen. So his younger son, Ice, got involved. And then I had to get in there and talk to both of them. They both followed me, DM, the whole nine. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? And Soulja know, because I told him, I'm like, Soulja Boy, like, Soulja, what you doing? And Ice followed me because he saw Soulja Boy follow me. So he was like, oh, Soulja Boy follow him. And he cool with my dad. You know, like, who is this dude? So Lil Ice followed me. And I was like, look, what are y'all doing? This is foolish. So at that time, 50 Cent got involved because he was repping Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was paying 50 Cent basically to basically mentor him. So of course Tony Yayo come out and start taking shots at Ice-T when he go on the radio station. Yeah, Tony Yayo go to the radio station, and then he started mentioning Soulja Boy, and so you know Fifth told him to do that. You know, go on the radio station when you go up there, mention the clip. They showed him breakdancing. They was like, how you gonna talk about Soulja Boy dancing and here you is breakdancing? And they played the old breakdance and stuff. So mm, no, I don't see it like that. No, I didn't see it like that. The way I see it is a little bit more different. I see it as a situation where you have countless people. They come along and they start making observations and, you know, their own perceptions and thought patterns. All of it is genuinely designed to be generated around ignorance. So if social media ignorance is going on, normally people who have statures and names such as Ice T would stay away from that fray. They ain't not finna co-sign it, especially putting clapping hands emojis in a situation you don't know what the hell you clapping for. What are you clapping for? You don't even know. You just doing it and it makes you look like a hater. To be realistic, it makes you look weak. Right. Corey ain't did nothing to Ice T. he normally fall back. If it's something with them, he bites his tongue and he normally falls back. He ain't really got nothing too much to say about it. You know? Damn! I'm losing too many bets, bro. That don't even make sense. Oh my God, Michigan lost to Duke. Now I'm disgusted. I don't like losing bets. Not at all. Oh, fuck! So now, the narratives have once again risen its ugly head into the room. What do you mean I can't bet? No, if you're a celebrity or somebody, sit your ass down. There's no reason for you to be involved. That's the only thing I say. That makes sense to me. Normally, when things don't make sense to me, that's when I have concerns or questions. Okay. Yeah. Sit your ass down. Said great minds think alike. I was confused about that emoji by Iris on Instagram. So, the man just turned 68, not even a week ago. Exactly what I just said. He about to be 70 years old. He was an OG in 91. That's why I'm like, dog, I'm Ice T. OG. OG. Original gangster. OG. Original gangster. 6 in the morning is a ripoff of Schoolie D's classic Saturday night. Chiba Chiba, y'all. He's definitely gotten the most out of his career, though. Truly, truly did. So I often say to everybody out there who's caught into this whole back and forth, Bulls lost. The game ain't over yet. We know they gonna lose. They playing the Pistons. But I picked the Bulls in a plus 11. No, my uncle and auntie went and saw the baby for the first time. That's what's up. Yeah, you gotta appreciate the little things. He said the Booyah tribe. Uh-oh, and here come the Rockets. Oh, come on, man. Really? No, he take it easy. Can you imagine the damage he would do to Ice-T if he was able to let go and let loose? That's why I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Mm-hmm.
Other reasons. How could that be the top 7?
And I'm speaking from experience, and you wanted me to be honest with Corey, with you. And
of course.
Okay. But
what is the top reason you cheated?
Mine?
Yeah.
And but it's what's fly about women is I did
she
it.
said what's fly about women.
Yeah, exactly, because I didn't do it like, oh, I need to get my F on. You know, look at him. Oh, he said no.
You had a better reason. Let's hear it.
I did. Revenge.
Okay, I can respect that though. Revenge. That's the real shit. When somebody say that, you can be like, okay, baby, you got me back.
But the difference is we do it with revenge, but we be fly. I'll walk right by you with a smile. You be like, hey, baby. I said, I am. How you doing? I am good. Knowing that I just got.
Oh, you devilish. You trying to stab and turn the fucking knife.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. You would never know.
I'm just mad because they didn't have on that list. A lot of women do it to go shopping. It's a lot of bum ass bitches who fuck guys so they can go to the Beverly Center and go in stores they can't go in ordinarily. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, not you said guys again. We're saying other guys. See, it's a woman who's already in a relationship we're talking about here.
Okay, switch around how you want to. We got a call.
You and then he keeps cutting me off. If I know a man is married or has a serious relationship with a woman, I'm not even going to go there with him because I want a serious relationship. Why am I going to do that? That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
You know what?
Honestly, God.
Bill Gates ain't even got to stop at 7-Eleven to get rubbers if he's trying to get with you.
Most men because they're like you, right? Most men like you. But most men that I get with don't tell you anything like that in the beginning. They lie, and then the second I find out, I'm out of there. I think it's gross. I think it's disgusting.
I wouldn't
because I'm a woman. I have feelings actually for the woman who's with that dude. So no, I won't.
That's not because you're a woman. It's because you're a good person.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Allegedly. So listen.
All of a sudden,
there you go. There you go. I'm challenging you, Court. Go ahead. Go.
That's just so funny.
You just can't stand when you actually run into somebody who you are saying doesn't exist. It's like, oh my God. I think it's scary.
No, I think you are a good girl, but it's very discouraging to find out that you left your man of 17 years because
I didn't leave him.
Of one child that popped up on the side. I
didn't leave him.
That shows a lot of respect that he has for you. It's only one kid. You know how many kids women have to babysit at family reunions?
I didn't
stick it out with
when he had the kid, okay? Because he asked me not to. We both talked it over. I didn't leave. See, you better stop.
I thought you said you left. It was a build-up. You meditated on it. Then a year later, it hit the precipice. It was like, fuck this.
It was the beginning of our downfall. That's what I said.
Okay, well.
There you go. So I try to stick by his.
Well, how did he top that?
How did he what?
How did he like that was the beginning? Like, how did he top having a kid with somebody else? Nobody left his shoes in the kitchen?
No, it wasn't a matter of topping anything. It was a matter of somebody actually being in love. Both of us. We didn't want to leave. Been together almost 20 years. I mean, I don't know how long of a relationship you've ever been in. That's pretty deep.
Well, I think that's all you need is love, and that should be able to fix anything.
So that was the beginning of our downfall. What happened was I asked him, look, do you want to, if you love her, you want to leave? What? So he had his opportunity. I didn't ask it like that. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We were quite emotional at the time. But no, we stayed and we tried to work a relationship out, right? Because he admitted he messed up. And after that, though, he could never look me in the eyes till to this day.
Oh.
So
that's what killed it.
That was
sad music in the background.
No, that he finally couldn't get out of this one. See, everything before he could actually have an excuse. You can't excuse no kid that looks like your little midget. Okay, so he couldn't use that excuse.
That's right. Good though. You got to admit, 17 years. That's pretty good.
Hello.
You know, women are visual. It's like you heard how she described how the kid looked. Like, so if the kid was ugly, would it be easier for you to deal with it?
I think he's adorable. He's cute. I feel sorry for him because it's another kid's messed up life because men. Did you want it to be ugly?
I think that should be a topic one day.
He's adorable. No, of course not.
Do ugly kids exist? Nobody ever says kids are ugly and shit.
No, I'll say the kids are ugly, but this one's not. He's cute. Poor thing.
All right, remember the topic of the day is, ladies, what responsibility, if any, do you have to the woman whose man you're fucking? Call in, let us know. We're getting ready to take a break. Holla. 51.
No.
To your loved one.
As you can see, shout out to Corey in the 5150. He said, you just told it. See, no, I didn't tell it. She just told it. She got her revenge on him for cheating. So that was the beginning of the end of their relationship when he had a kid out of wedlock. Well, on the side, really. Well, a lot of people would say that, well, you're trying to chase fame. You're trying to chase respectability. You're trying to chase clout, or you're trying to chase some type of independence or semblance, when that's not the case at all. Tell me, how many times have you heard them mention Ice-T in a negative way on Corey Holcomb show? Corey always take up for the dudes. And the Rockets have tied the game. It's like I always tell people, if you're not going to be, if you're not going to be 100% official with everybody, if you're not going to be, right, if you're not going to be 100% officially on board, then where are you going to be in the end of this? No. There is no way. That's disrespectful to call her a washed up old bird. What makes her a washed up old bird? No, I think that yeah, well, when you take on certain people, right, and you take on certain you take on certain elements. What are you gonna do? Ice-T used to be one of the real ones. When people used to come to New York or they go to LA, the main bridge used to be Ice-T. Because Easy E didn't come out like that. He didn't really deal with, like, you weren't gonna see Ice-T, Easy E hanging out in New York like that. It was very rare. He came to New York only because of work. Like NWA on tour, back then hip hop was different, y'all. It's entirely different. Oh yeah, the Bulls are done. Hey, the Bulls are done. I was thinking they were gonna have, they were gonna take it easy on them because of damn, the Bulls just got blown out. It is a 20-point lead in the third. Jeez. Man, I knew they were gonna get beat, but like this, oof, I did not see that coming. And I did not see the Spurs game being that close. The NBA app is the worst app alive. They need to just get rid of it. It's that bad. But back to that. Ice-T used to be the bridge, not Tupac. Ice-T was that guy. Ice-T knew New York. If LA guys come to New York, they be trying to get places. Ice-T knew how to get them places. So Ice-T used to be the plug. If they needed something from LA or whatever, anybody from the East Coast, all the rappers, they would go to Ice-T. Ice-T would get that for you. When Ice Cube came up here with the Bomb Squad and all that, that was through Ice-T. And when they said, oh, come on up here, we got you. Because Ice-T was the bridge in between the Lynch Mob and NWA. Because they used to all tour together. And back in those days, rappers didn't have their own entourage and they all traveling different. If they all at the same venue, they all be on the same bus. Going to the shows and the events, all the artists on one bus. They would have Houdini, Salt and Pepper, NWA. If you was on the marquee, you pretty much was on the bus. Going to the events. So when they come from LA, they on the same bus. They used to tour together and be on the same tour bus. So I knew all about Ice-T. All of that back then. Knew all about everything. The lifestyle of the rich and infamous that happened to Black Moon when Evil D lost the records. Somebody stole a crate of records that he had. So he didn't have the records. And it was nobody stole it. They actually left one of the crates in the back of the Greyhound. So that's what it was. Yeah, so when he went and started teaming up with the lynch mob, and then he got with and Public Enemy guys. Then Ice T started talking crazy. Then Above the Law and Ice Cube started having this beef. They going back and forth with the lynch mob and them, and they whooping on Ice Cube. Well, when you have this thing called fame, it's an addictive drug. And when that addictive drug kick in, it's halftime. The Knicks are down by 1. After being up by like 8, now the Knicks is down by 1. It don't even matter. All my money gone. Uh, all my money gone. That's all you need to know. Michigan then did me in. I'm done. Something told me don't bet that game. It told me like 3 times, don't bet it, don't bet it, don't bet it. Can't trust it. No. Here come the drums. I mean, that just shows you so many personalities with Ice-T, but he used to be the bridge. Then Tupac came along. He was the bridge without even having to go through Ice-T because he's been in New York. He's been to Maryland, he's from Baltimore. So when he started going and touring with Shock, at that time, he'd been in Baltimore, New York. He'd been over there way longer than he'd been in LA. He'd been in New York, in that area in the East Coast, longer than he's been in the West Coast. So when he moved out to Marin City and all that stuff, and that was a very short, small period of time before he's touring with and doing shows with Shock and getting into the music game, being a backup dancer, going on tour and all that. That was a short period of time before he's making records and he's out doing his own thing. So he ended up being the bridge between East and West because he'd been on both coasts and can get whatever you need, whatever you want. So he was the plug for a while. But after 1994, what do you need? Now you don't need anybody. You can go get anybody to get anything from anywhere. It don't even matter. California is entirely different. It's open. It's every city's like that now. Total strangers walking there can get whatever they want. That's why on the Patreon, we told you what the drop was. Now they got industry plants everywhere. Never that. It's never going down like that. People's, how could I put this? Their expectations, they seem to grow when other people are feeling, how could I say, inspired. When other people are feeling inspired, that's when you start seeing who's who and who's not. Ice-T just wanted to make it. Hustler, portraying a drug dealer. Yo, I'm moving them keys, bro. He was never into that. He just had the persona. And because he possessed the persona, that's what everything else became. The majority of the people that was involved, there was always going to be a disruptive flow pattern. Always disruptive. And the reason it's going to be disruptive is because people don't want to be involved in a situation that's not going forward. It's my favorite Ice-T song. Hustler, word, I put the trigger long, grit my teeth and spray till every nigga's gone. Got my box sold on my new box. Last thing I hate's a sucker punk cop. Move like a king when I roll hops. You try to move, bang, another body drop. You got to deal with this because in the way out, why? Cash money ain't never going to play out. I got nothing to lose, much to gain. In my brain, I got a calculus migraine. I got to get paid tonight. You motherfucker, right? Get on my dick. Get my game tight. So many hoes on my dick think I'm a Michael star. 19, I had $50,000 car. Go to school, I ain't going for it. Get my ass. Pop the cop on the moed. Because I don't want to hear that crap. I'd rather be a new jack hustler. What's up? You say you want to be down, ease back. I'm gonna get beat down out my face. Fool, I'm the rippers. But you get I die harder than Bruce Willis. Got the soul in the back. I got a new jacket. So much car cash, I gotta keep it in hefty bags. All I think about is keys and G's. Imagine that. Me working at Mickey D's. That's a joke, because I'm never gonna be broke. When I die, there be bullets and gun smoke. Oh, they flew to Tampa to have lunch with them, then drove to Venice. Oh, okay. For her mother's birthday party. Cool. Here I come, so you better break north as I stride my gold chain slides back and forth. I care nothing about you, and that's evident. All I love is them dope and them presidents. Sound crazy? Well, it isn't. That means justifies the ends. That's the system. I learned that in school, then I dropped out, hit the grip, grab my big, get my game cock. Other brothers say the wound is deep, but they giving us a band-aid. My education slow, but I got lawn dope. My picks like a through my heart pumps nitro. Sleep on silk, lie like a politician. My Uzi's my best friend, cold as a mortician. They lock me up like I'm a site of catastrophe, knowing there'll be another one after me, a hustler. So the thing is that was the explaining the system. Ice-T was always a smart guy. He was smart. His thing is he was surrounded in a street environment. He wasn't really street. All the street stuff he done when he was young. He wasn't doing that now. He was a guy that read books, was writing all the time. He wasn't into the music thing was the vessel. He wasn't really the rap. He was selling an image. So films and entertainment, like he was more of an actor than he was ever. That's why they be like, man, Ice-T can act. I'm like, he was acting all the time. He was acting like we broke it down to you. He was a breakdancing rapper. Then he was a gangster car thief working in a parking lot. Then he goes from that to a pimp. When he get with Darlene, now he's a pimp. Then he goes from that to an OG gangster. Then he's in a black rock metal band. I mean, it's so many pivots. And all of this is in a short span of like 2 years. Then he was an activist bringing the truce. Yo, I helped bring that truce with the Crips and the Bloods. And that was the biggest thing he ever done, was being involved in that movement with them leaders, those organizers. And if those guys all said, look, we're going to unite our flags and we call it a truce, that was the scariest thing to the police that the whole world had ever seen. They've never seen anything like that. Why do you think you've never seen anything remotely even close to it? No, you won't. Oh no, the police, you know what they did. The police dressed up as opposite gang members and went in and started killing people. Yeah, police started dressing up as gang members and violated the treaty. And started a war. Started it back up. But the police, they made it like, okay, we're gonna clean things up. We're gonna do things different. See, they proved like, okay, we're gonna stop killing each other. Now let's see if the police live up to what they said they was gonna do. Let's see if the city them do what they said they're gonna do. That was the scariest time in the history of mankind for the American government. Because now the spotlight was on them to live up to it. And now they got to do what they say they're going to do, because they never dreamed in a million years they would see gangs unite. Once they saw that red rag and blue rag tied together and they held their arms up high, then they had the Bloods and Crip album, the CD, and made money together. They never seen nothing like that. That was a dangerous sign to see. See, that's back when we were more together. Now you can never do something like that. Everybody individual. You got people fighting their own. They both bloods. They fighting each other to the death. He ain't my blood. Now it's all about clicks. Clicks over crews. Oh, hell no. You believe that? Then, my friend, you have believed in vain. Mm-hmm.
Especially guys, because some of them like
you
chlamydia.
said the palm shit.
No, that's for syphilis. But the other ones, chlamydia and gonorrhea, sometimes guys just think, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable, it's a little itch or whatever. Not all of them have discharge or the swollen balls. See,
They don't?
No, they can. You can go on. The longer you go on, it's just best to get yourself checked out if you're highly sexually active. Period.
So,
Even if you don't feel anything, go get yourself tested.
any itch feeling, guys?
You know what?
I mean, it's all good. We
Speaking
family
of-
here, man.
Good.
Wait, I know it's getting
One
late.
day I felt something when I left this bitch house. It wasn't no leakage or nothing. It was just a little pinch from out of nowhere inside. I said, what was that? And
And you
it
still
happened
go to-
one more time
go to
that
the
week,
doctor.
but I never felt nothing else. It was cool after that.
Boy.
But I was like, hey, I had to pull, like when you rub it, it's like it just go away automatically. So I don't know. I got pendulous.
Okay. Anyway, I know it's getting late, and I want to talk about any of the other subjects because I want to bring this up before my time goes.
You ain't got no time. Go ahead.
Yes,
D.
we do. It's almost 10 already.
I understand you
Okay.
can't see. Keep
Well,
going.
no, listen. Okay. Remember we talked about dick pics before?
Oh, shit.
No.
Brought the dick pics back up.
I had to, but there's an
Genevieve?
interesting catch to this one.
You
I
got new
one.
dick pics?
No, listen.
Guys, send Genevieve dick pics.
Anyway, speaking of all this different harassments coming out, this is disgusting. So I get a direct message, a couple of them yesterday. And like I said, you don't know what's on there. Can't see. It's not like it tells you that, hey, when you open this, it's going to be a big dick pic right there. It doesn't tell you
So it
that.
was a big dick pic.
That's all it was close up. But here's the catch. So wait a second. So I received this dick pic yesterday. So I said, this is disgusting. And usually the people you can't go into their account or they don't have a name or what have you. But this one did. So he had a picture on his account, his little tiny little thumb picture. And so I hit on it like, who is this fool? Who would do this? I hit on the thing and lo and behold, it opened up his Instagram account. And the interesting, funny thing, Zoe, is that when you open up these Instagram things, you know how it says who's related to yours as well. Mm-hmm. And it'll have their name like this is the person who's either following them or they follow them. And you're following him.
Who?
This guy.
Put his ass on
wait a
blast.
second.
Who is it?
And the picture was super dark. So he thought he was being sneaky. Well, I highlighted it as light as it
let's
can
see
be.
it.
And you could see
So
the
you
background.
put work into the dick pic.
Because I wanted
Yes.
to put it out there. And
Let's put it up there then.
And how
see
gross
who
is
it
this?
is.
His nails are super dirty, like he just finished working on a car. Anyway, you can see the background of his
Let's
living room.
see, D.
What I'm saying is, this is so gross. We don't even have a choice.
I mean,
so you
we
get
don't want to see the dick pic. We want to see who the person is.
Well, I have that too, but I wasn't going to put that up there because it has his.
Put the nigga on blast since he want to be on. Make him famous.
Can we?
Because really, I think
Yeah.
ain't that illegal to do?
What?
Send motherfuckers dick pics like that?
He
Is
sent it
Is
to
that
me.
like some kind of sexual harassment or
Yeah.
I
something?
think so.
It is sexual harassment.
I would like to.
You
see
could
this.
go to jail for pissing by a grammar school now.
Okay,
Get that-
so
get that.
who is it, D?
I'm asking you because he's got a weird name on
Shit,
Instagram.
I don't know. The
How
motherfucker.
would
It's
he
10,000
know?
niggas following. I don't know.
How would he know
only
who you
had-
talk about?
No,
till you
I'm
say
going
who
to
he
show
is?
him, but I didn't know we were allowed to show the guy's account on there.
Fuck that nigga. Put him
Look,
on blast.
But I opened it up and it was funny because I was like, oh my God, Zoe follows him.
Let's see.
I know I follow all kind of weirdo
Right.
motherfuckers.
I don't know who that is. Let
I
me
don't
see.
know who that is.
Followed by Zoe.
Who's that, a white boy?
Is he a white man?
Nope. This don't look white.
I can't
Well,
tell.
we don't need to. Okay.
But that ain't
He wants
him.
to show
Yes, it's the
us.
same account. I
Okay,
hit it.
We want to see.
And it took me in here and it says followed by Mr. Zoe.
He's smart. He sent a picture of a dick, but he didn't send the picture with him attached.
But it's his account, Corey. So when
I
you
understand,
when
D.
you
I'm
hit
trying to
open
show you the
account-
game.
But I am also showing you that even though that might not be his per se, the photo could have been off the internet or whatever, like how you said you send fake ones. And then, but I'm just saying, when you go on his name, this is him. This is how it popped up. This is his open account.
He looked in the picture. He
He
looks
don't
like a
have,
Mexican.
I knew it was
No.
gonna be somebody who didn't have that many followers or nothing to lose.
But even that can be fake. But what I'm saying is, it still says that Zoe follows him, and I thought maybe Zoe would know him.
I don't
Does
know.
he
we
look
don't,
familiar?
We don't know. Do you
What
know how
the
many
fuck,
people I
D?
He's
Get outta
follow?
here.
He's following him. He only has
D.
100 followers.
D, hold on. Just let
So
me
that
say
made
this.
you think I knew him.
It says you follow him. How
Just
because
because I follow him don't mean I know him, D. Come on now. You got to be smarter than that. Shit.
Really? So you just follow anybody?
He just said that. Yes, we follow all types
He
of
doing
motherfuckers.
this for attention,
Well, I didn't know.
The
Are you
fuck?
serious?
and everybody know it.
Why would I be doing that for
Think
attention?
in
This
this
is
motherfucker.
gross. You
D,
really
you doing
think
this for
that's-
attention. You doing this for attention.
And what
Because
type
I'm
of,
finna tell you right now.
and what type of attention is that?
I'm
Are
gonna
you
tell you
serious?
something. No, just let me say this. Do you know I'm following 82,000 people?
Okay.
So if anybody say something to me about a follower, I'll be like, what? I know probably about.
9 niggas.
Thank you.
No.
I'm with
Good
you on
9
this.
niggas.
I know
no,
the
but
niggas.
listen, but I know that you've said before that you go into the things just to see who they are, if they're legit. Did you not say that before?
I
That
done
you
seen
actually go
girls
into
send me the whole body where you see the monkey hanging off their ass.
Right, but you just don't go boop. Follow.
don't bother
you-
me.
No,
I
but
just be
don't
like,
you go in there.
okay, I'ma
no,
listen to
you're
you.
getting away from.
He said,
from
okay,
the whole
I'm
thing. I'm talking about the follow part, not that part. Who cares about that? I'm talking about when you go
See how
in.
many
Didn't
niggas
you
I'm
say
following
before
on
that you said
Instagram
you
here.
actually go and you check and see what's up with this person?
Listen.
Didn't you say that
yeah,
before?
yeah.
Okay.
Let me.
I don't just go when people go follow me or hit. I go, well, who are they? If you can't get into their account or if you can't see anything about them, why would you want to follow them? Because
I'm
you don't know
following
what they're
about
about.
1,300 people on Instagram.
1,300 people?
Because you don't know what they're
I
about.
don't know 1,300.
Do you follow a
people.
lot of people, D, or you don't follow that many people?
I probably
You just follow anybody too?
nah, well, yeah, I follow anybody. I mean, it really don't matter.
I hustle with this.
If these
This is
people-
my
That's
hustle.
it.
If somebody, like especially
Well,
like
people in your hustle are sending dick pics to people.
I done had dudes send me dick pics.
What?
I done had dudes send me dick pics.
See? Look.
I'm telling you, man, at one
Oh.
time it was this,
Look at Willie.
right. No, it was this
I mean,
gay.
no, but
I
the
said
thing-
something about gay people.
The thing about it is that ain't shit you could do about it.
The
Ain't
moral
really
of the
none.
story
But-
is,
but-
guys, women don't
But
like
track
it.
their ass down and do something dangerous to them.
But they don't like
you can't just
it.
stop a motherfucker from initially just sending some anything.
Right.
Any kind of,
Can I
about
say something?
anything.
Can I say something? If a motherfucker send a dick pic on the internet, it is not the same offense as if I'm walking down the street and a nigga pull his dick out.
Oh.
Well, no,
right,
it's
right,
not
right, right.
legally now.
So
No, but you
flashing
just
and all of
send
that.
That will cause a
It's not,
fight.
it's not the same offense, but it is.
Oh, you definitely right. You damn right that'll cause a fight. Shoot, I almost had to kill somebody in a Target parking lot. I'll never forget that, man. They pulled off quick, boy. And I remember I was putting the carts together. The guy said, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah, what you need? He's like, he want to talk to you. The guy in the back. And I was like, in the back seat. And I was like, oh, all right. I'm like, he was like, man, let's pull off, man. Let's go. Let's pull off. Nah, we all good. And he was like, what? And he was like, nah, he wanted your phone number. I'm like, what? Like, man, they pulled off, boy. I was steaming. I was steaming, boy. Steaming, boy. They pulled off. I was, ooh. Man, I wish I could get in the car and just get like, it's just things you don't do to a straight man ever in life. And that's one of them. See, the guy in the back seat, he knew this ain't, I ain't getting the vibe that this is a good idea. He getting the vibe that somebody could be deceased in about the next 20 seconds if they don't cease their plans. And he was trying to tell them, like, no, just drive off. They was like, no. Well, he just wanted to know, like, like, could he get your number? I'm like, my number? Like, man, they, like, what, you mother... Man, oh, God, if I could just go back to that moment. I can chase them down. Chase them down, boy. Nah, that's God's work, because I'd probably be in jail right now. Y'all have never ever saw me on YouTube in the history of mankind. I've been in jail. Trying to take me shopping, shoot. I wouldn't let Floyd buy me nothing. Floyd was like, man, you ain't got no white stuff, man. Hey, man, I can get you a Gucci belt. These dudes are letting Floyd. I'm like, no, bro, I'm good. I don't need you to buy me clothes. Like, nah, man. I'll go to the all white party, or I'm not going. I ain't going to that. But man, these dudes going in there, they was lying. These people had it. And they was like, we ain't got it. I was like, man, y'all ain't got it. All right, man, here, there you go. But come on. But anyway, let me get over here and pay attention to this game, man. So I just wanted to catch y'all up to speed. Don't forget to watch that Detroit Piston video. They didn't even share that with y'all today. I don't know what they are. Yeah. Anyway, we up out. Don't forget to go to my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. Let me show you what's going on over there first, so everybody can know what's up. That's what I should do. At least show that. It's the least I could do. Okay. There it is. The exclusive live. Fat Joe New. I said Fat Jew. Fat Joe New. And the Patreon version of the Kevin Durant video. Part you didn't see. Yeah, you saw all that. Here's why they truly want to make an example of Corey Holcomb. We broke that down. Smash or pass. It's 88% on smash. The Tupac Valentine story. Only on the Patreon. So definitely get over there. 50 Cent has no need to piece it up with Ja Rule, and here's the reason why. Then Jalen Rose's daughter exposing LeBron. Detroit being the team to beat. Oprah and Gail's story you didn't know. JJ Redick, Stat Post, Pampering LeBron, Nikki and Safari, how she got the name Sticky Nikki, and it's a lot more. But we're gonna leave that right there. I'm gone.